The views of the guest are that of the guests and do not represent nor reflect the views and opinions of the Lockoutmen channel, the Recruiter Call channel, nor its host. This site content is for entertainment, educational, and informational purposes only.
Shout out to our guy Andrew. Looked like he fell into a crime conspiracy.
Nigga, is you taking notes on a criminal fucking conspiracy?
So imagine picking up a legit Amazon trailer, right? Running a 20-mile load for $1,500. Man, that's some good money right there. Pick up the load, run the load for 20 miles, get paid $1,500. I like that, man. That's a good pickup right there.
You gotta be kidding. 500.
You thinking you're done with the load, but you just found out that you just got dragged into a full-blown freight crime conspiracy. That's what happened to our guy Andrew.
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
Hey drivers, welcome back to the channel. I am Lockoutmen, and today we got a story that sounds like it was straight out of a movie. This could possibly be a movie script. Hey, Andrew, hey, you might want to make this into a movie script, my guy, because this story right here that you told is crazy. So here's what's going down. Our guy, Jason Andrew Jackson, got hired to do what sound like a simple, easy run. Pick up a loaded Amazon trailer, drive it about 20 miles, drop it off at the receiver, and call it the day. Sounds simple, right? 20 miles, $1,500. This sounds like good money, right?
The going rate on a boat is 1,000 a night, man. You know that.
Well, my man got to the receiver, and they basically looked at him like, bro, we don't know what you're talking about, but we don't take Amazon loads. They say this isn't ours. So naturally, our guy Andrew contacts the broker and says, hey, they said that this load don't belong to them. It don't come to them. They don't have nothing scheduled for them. The broker, on the other hand, says, hey, no problem. Just drop it at a truck stop. Send me the address.
Hold on.
Drop an Amazon load at a truck stop and send you the address. Now, I've been trucking for a long time, a little bit over 10 years now. You already know that a loaded Amazon trailer left at the truck stop unattended might quite possibly be subject to theft. I don't know if any of you guys know, but I'm just saying, whoever comes to pick up that trailer, quote unquote, might find that trailer empty. And guess who would be responsible for that? I give y'all a minute to think about it. If you guys say our guy Andrew, you are exactly right. Our guy Andrew would be responsible wholeheartedly for that trailer. Now, Andrew did leave the trailer at the truck stop as instructed. Dropped the trailer off, and he's like, hey, job's done. It's paycheck time. Until some experienced drivers in his conglomerate told him, said, brother, man, you might want to go back and grab that trailer before your whole company goes up in smoke. So, of course, our guy Andrew races back, snatches up the trailer, and that's when things starts to come to light for Andrew. Come to find out, through some calls that he made, Amazon didn't order the delivery to that receiver at all. According to Amazon, they said the load was supposed to go to Tucson, Arizona. Not 20 miles down the road. So with some additional calling, he started digging more and come to realize that the paperwork was fake. The number on the Wacom did not match the real broker's contact information, and the real brokerage knows nothing about the load. At this point, it is clear.
Hold on!
Enjoying what you're hearing? Ready for unfiltered trucking talk that tells it like it is? The Trucking Commentary Podcast with Lockoutmen delivers authentic reactions and engaging conversations about the latest trucking content from across YouTube and TikTok. Help us reach more drivers like you. Hit that like button and leave a comment to boost our visibility in YouTube's algorithm. Your support helps us deliver more of the no-nonsense trucking commentary you've come to like from Lockout Men.
At this point, it is clear as day that our guy Andrew almost got caught moving stolen freight without even realizing it. He wasn't hauling it for the real broker. The whole load was some part of an elaborate scheme or a conspiracy of sorts. And Andrew just happened to be the guy to be unlucky enough to be the pawn.
Pawns, man, in the game, they get capped quick.
They picked to pull the move. Now, Andrew said, bump all that, man. We ain't getting in no trouble. I'd rather hold the trailer hostage until we get this stuff clear. At least I know where the trailer is at. It's in a secure parking lot. Until I know what to do, this trailer is not going anywhere. Now, of course, as I said, he's holding the trailer hostage while trying to figure out who's going to pay him and who's playing him at the same time.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you.
And hopefully, with all that said, he won't end up in jail for grand theft freight. That is absolutely insanity right there. So look, first off, shout out to Andrew. This guy, you can call Andrew many things, but you cannot call this man slow, dumb, or fucked, okay? This man, you gotta respect his hustle, his mind. When it comes to the business, this man has a conglomerate behind him that will put him in some good positions. So shout out to this man. For you to realize something that wasn't right before it was too late, you made a smart ass move when you turned back around and picked up that trailer and put it in a more secure spot.
Unless they some smart ass pawns.
Because if you just left it at the Loves, like that fake freight broker told you, then bro, you might have been the fall guy when Amazon came looking for their freight. And honestly, this is a huge lesson for every drivers out there that's starting their own owner operations when it comes to trucking. You gotta trust your gut. You gotta question these too good to be true loads. Look, you gotta verify everything, even when it looks legit on the surface. Especially when somebody telling you to just drop the truck at a truck stop and go home. That's not normal. And another thing, this shows how easy it is for criminals to manipulate drivers into becoming a part of these scams without even them knowing it.
Nigga, is you taking notes on a criminal fucking conspiracy?
They spoof broker emails, they create fake Raycons, they can get legitimate information for you to go and pick up the trailer, even though that information is fake. Because as Andrew said at one point, you cannot just roll up into Amazon. You have to have the paperwork that match the trailer that you're getting, and the information on that paperwork have to match the information that Amazon have. Amazon is just not going to release that trailer. So for some reason, they was able to get that. And then on the way out, they still got to make sure that everything match. Seal number, trailer number, bill of lading number. Everything has to match when you leave an Amazon facility. And for some reason, these fake brokers, whoever they are, was able to get that. They was able to hire Andrew to come on to pick up the freight, offer him a cool $1,500 for 20 miles. 20 miles ain't nothing but less than an hour's worth of work. Andrew thought that was a good deal.
The going rate on a boat is 1,000 a night, man. You know that.
I'll take that. 20 minutes away from the house too, and just drop it off at where it needs to be dropped off at. He did the work, only to find out that he was brought into a criminal conspiracy. These fake brokers, these fake scammers out here, they know how to make it look real enough so you don't even question it until it is too late. And then when it's too late, it's all on you.
That shit is on you.
Because you was the last person that picked it up. You was the last person that signed for it, because that freight is your responsibility when it's in your chain of custody until somebody else signs for it. And knowing that the receiver said that this isn't ours, that makes that load Andrew's responsibility. Even if he was told to leave it at the Loves, oh, don't worry about it, somebody will come and pick it up. That freight is still Andrew's responsibility. So props to this man for hurrying up, turning back around, grabbing that trailer and putting it in a more secure location. Here's the worst part though. Think about this. If Andrew hadn't have called around, hadn't have got the advice that he got, hadn't have checked in with Amazon directly, haven't had people in his circle backing him up, it would be quite possibly that he might be sitting in a jail cell right about now.
Meanwhile,
The criminals would have came, picked up the trailer, and would have been long gone. So at the end of the day, Andrew did the right thing. Shout out to you, bro. That's why I love watching your channel, man. You protected yourself. You protected Amazon Freight. And you're in the midst of exposing a bigger crime ring all in one fell swoop, my guy.
Nigga, is you taking notes on a criminal fucking conspiracy?
It is wild that truckers had to deal with this level of fraud while still trying to make an honest living out here, bro. But the reality, it is happening more and more. So to my drivers out there, man, listen, always verify the broker's contact information independently. Never just call the number that they send you. Always question loads that pay way more than they should for minimum work.
I want you to go over there. And if it's what they say it is, you pay them and bring it back. You do that, you got $5 grand.
Go pay it, bring it back, yeah.
That should be a red flag. If it's legit, then that's good money. And if it's not legit, then it could be trouble. And whatever you do, drivers, especially the new drivers that become owner-operators, never, ever leave a loaded trailer anywhere you're not 100% authorized to leave it. In other words, don't leave it unattended. If it feels fishy, it probably is. This driver might have saved himself and a lot of other drivers a world of hurt by sharing this story, man. So check it out, drivers. Check it out, drivers. If you want to hear more of the story, make sure you click on Andrew's link in the description below where he tells his whole story, and let them know Lockout Men sent you. What do you guys think of this crazy story right here? If you guys have any stories to share, make sure you reach out and put it in the comments below, and maybe it will get shared on the Trucking Commentary channel. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.